I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have really not enjoyed Apex in a long time as far as content goes. I really enjoy playing. I have a great time playing private matches and scrims and whatever it may be, just being competitive. But Apex content and Apex news has been so just gross lately. And even Daltouche, I kind of relate. Like, you know, it's just saying like, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this to myself. And that's why I get really happy with videos like this, when it actually seems like there is light at the end of the tunnel, where it seems like there is some good news to look forward to. And honestly, seems like it's better than I thought it was going to be, and I think a lot of people thought season 19 was going to be. So future's looking bright for now. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related. Without further ado, folks, let's go ahead and dive right into this. So first off, this whole thought got intrigued when I saw Apex Legends content creator and streamer JMeyels post on his Twitter page. To be honest, if the Apex community can live through the seer meta, then we can live through anything. Stay strong, gamers, because season 19 is at the end of the month, and we all knew that, but apparently it's everything we've been waiting for. Now, that one is obviously a stretch. It's got to be, right? Surely there's not actually everything we've been waiting for at the end of this. When has Apex ever brought everything we've been waiting for? They've never brought that season. That's just everything. And then Thornton Smash had also posted that this would be the first time we won't have a yearly release of a new Battle Royale map for Apex Legends. But with that, what they have been cooking up for Angel City and its return, I think it's going to be worth it. Of course, this sent people all over the place. Like, what in the world? Like, we all did hear that Apex will probably not add a new map come this next season, and this would be the first time they would do that. And I was thinking, bro, if they don't do that, this is going to be a major L, because a new map or new map changes and all that stuff is usually one of the biggest like updates for the entire year, and this is what everybody looks forward to, and this is when things can really start to feel fresh again. But truly, they don't really have to bring a new map. I do agree with that. You know, Broken Moon came and it was like the worst map ever, but instead we're going to be seeing a massive, not just a normal map update, a massive Storm Point update. And I've heard, and I've actually, well, I'll be honest with you, I've seen it, and yeah, it's freaking huge. It's actually freaking crazy. Now that's for the Storm Point map, and of course I'm pretty excited about that. And of course, all things competitive things considered, I'm pretty happy that Storm Point's going to be back, and finally we can see it in scrims again, and we can play it on ranked again, where the map actually works and it's not bugged. But that's not all there is, apparently. Thornton did say specifically what they have cooking up for Angel City. Now I'm trying to remember based on what I know about this map coming in Storm Point, and I don't remember anything like this, so it's starting to throw me for a loop. I didn't reach out to Thornton specifically and ask, but I do know that there has actually been new maps coming into the game, and I'm not sure if they're ready for this. So many of you probably totally forgot about this, but there was actually an instance about a year to date when Respawn had actually added the Titanfall map Angel City into the game. Crowdrindo had posted this a year ago, saying with the latest patch, capture point locations were added for upcoming game mode that we didn't know what that game mode was, and they're all on these new maps: Exoplanet, Homestead, Angel City, Blackwater Canal, Boneyard, Crash Site, Rise, Eden Colony. Do those sound familiar? Well, they should, because they're all Titanfall maps. And if you've not seen, also, this is like the only season where it seems like Apex is finally doing this whole Titanfall's at the core of our DNA. They're finally adding Titanfall something. They've been updating Titanfall 2 out of nowhere. They've been putting all these Morse code stuff in like the description of their patch notes, and they're all Titanfall 1's release date, Titanfall 2's release date, Apex Legends release date. What in the world are they hiding? What have they not explained to us yet? What have they not revealed to us yet? Well, that wasn't the only thing. Not only were they talking about Angel City, but the guy who does Titanfall content, probably the biggest one to do it over there, did mention today Titanfall 2 got updated again. Their new featured mode that Apex had mysteriously added not long ago actually said it was now called Marked for Death. So it just seems like there's all of these game modes or ideas and changes that Respawn has been considering for quite some time, and I'm just wondering, is it all coming to a head in season 19? Thornton is obviously one to give EA and Apex their fair share of criticism, so saying that it's going to be worth it with the return of what they're doing for Angel City is a pretty remarkable and bold statement. I'm really hoping that JMeyels is right. I'm hoping that it is everything we've been waiting for, and hopefully it really is worth it at the end of the day. Also, there was a picture that was shown a while back too with these old maps. Like, even though he mentioned Angel City, but we talked about Colony and Eden, all of this stuff, you could see Colony as a map coming into Apex. This is like one of the pre-screens that you would see in that as well. You could also not only see that, but these game modes that people were referring to, which is this uplink style mode. Everybody still wonders if this is coming, if this is even what that was for. Regardless, I think everybody's hoping for something good, because it has been nothing but negativity lately. As far as like, despite new events and stuff coming, viewership in the player base has still been down. Apex season 18 launch was really underwhelming, even compared to season 17, and season 17 was underwhelming towards like everything. couple of months ago, Apex had hit a new low since December 2021. And then a couple of months ago also, that wasn't just player base, viewership was down, the lowest it had been since October of 2020. 3 years ago, man. It has been really, really low lately. And honestly, I can't say that I blame any of the reasons. It makes total sense. And I'm not trying to say that this season's the season and let's all get hyped up. Of course, keep your guard up. Of course, watch out for things to be a little bit false or a little bit overhyped. It happens, right? We all understand it, but there is a possibility, of course, that things could be better than what you would expect. And of course, if you go into it with low expectations, then pretty much anything could be good. But what's scary now is not long ago, people had said that this was a make or break season for Apex. And I'm thinking season 17, maybe, or 18, they said that. And unfortunately, it was a pretty bad season, consistently bad seasons. And I just wonder, because you're starting to see good events come along now and good changes come along, and yet it's still pretty dead and the viewership still really doesn't get affected. And I'm just praying for a miracle. I'm really praying that this season is just finally good. It is starting at the end of this month. The Apex Doppelganger event will start October the 17th and end on October the 31st. And that is also the exact day that season 19 is set to begin as well. Not only is it a new map and all of this stuff, but new legend Conduit as well, which is supposed to be a support legend, which we talked about in our previous video. Despite the ups and the downs that this game may have, I want to be honest with you guys. I know many of you look forward to the videos all the time. There was a short time not long ago, pretty recent actually, where I really did consider putting this channel to the side and maybe just letting it die in peace. I've never experienced numbers this low. Things have just honestly been super down, and I've just been telling myself it's Apex, it's Apex, it's Apex. And quite frankly, it does have a lot to do with Apex. But for the most part, in times past, things always picked up the next season or maybe the next season. But now it's not been that at all. It picks up for about 3 days regarding the next season, and then it dies right back down. It's pretty sad to think about putting this main channel down that I've spent so much time and effort into, but I decided to wait it out. And when things picked up on the other channel, honestly, I just decided I can't give this up. The point is, it's just scary that things ever got to that point because of how dry it's been. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say about the upcoming season 19, Apex in general, the upcoming event. Where do you see this game going? Is it actually going to get better? Are the streamers just baiting? Are they actually lying? Are they telling us the truth? What do you hope that happens? Let me know down in the comment section below. Of course, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news. We're still uploading regardless of how we feel. And until the next time, I'll see you all later, Gators.